And today I'm gonna do a halfway flip of journal number 9. I had another video planned and filmed, and then I realized I'm halfway through this, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. There are some children's faces in here that I'm gonna try not to cover up, but I have to. This part of the journal has been very up and down for me emotionally. My depression is bad. So there's a lot of that in there. There's also a lot of celebrity stuff in here, so that's what you have to prepare yourself for. Okay, this is the front. This is my birth grandfather's truck. This just says be thankful. It's a rocking horse sticker. This is journal number 9. I started this on the 24th of May. I'm thinking I'll finish it before the end of this month. So, this stands for my cousin McKenna, who you'll see in this journal. Because this stands for my cousin Brookie, who's also in this journal. Hooked on books. Some cool dog stickers. This is my washy scrapyard. It's almost full, and this journal's only half done. The first couple of days in this journal, my mom and my grandma both went in the hospital. So this is my tag from going in and out of the hospital, and this is where my mom was there, and this is where my grandma was. This right here, excuse the, I got pissed off and I scribbled some stuff. But all this and this little pink part is like a rundown of what happened. And then Kane Brown got engaged, my favorite singer of all time. Well, one of my favorite singers. I wouldn't say of all time. To his beautiful girlfriend, Caitlyn. And I did that. It's just a collage. It says congrats. And these stickers are from Walmart. It says congrats, Kane and Caitlyn. And the date. This is not the day they got engaged. They got engaged a couple days before. And then there's like an engagement ring sticker. This is my playlist. This is not updated because there's like 10 more songs on here and I'm going to have to do another one. But some quotes. One of my favorite quotes is actually by Kane. It says, sometimes the finish line is just the start of something new. Sorry if you hear my phone go off. Another quote is, I survived because the fire inside of me is burned brighter than the fire around me. Which, if you knew deeper in my adoption story, that would be it. Another one that I found by Ellen Bast is so often survivors have had their experiences denied, trivialized, or distorted. True. Writing is an important avenue for healing because it gives you an opportunity to find your own reality. This is more quotes, and this is a page for a local photographer. His name is Walter Dorset, actually. That's his business card, and I've been following him for like a year. And he is now the featured artist in the hospital that we were all in. And I had to run and get one of his cards and print out a bunch about him and like write about how amazing he is, because that's his art too. All of these 3 are the picture on the card says, and I don't know if that's a self-portrait, but then my depression happened. This is like a text. It's not my text, but it fits. And then there's another quote that says, there are wounds that never show on the body, that are deeper and more hurtful than anything that bleeds. By Laurel K. Hamilton. Someday I hope that my sadness will be replaced by something beautiful. I hate getting flashbacks from things I don't want to remember. I just can't escape my thoughts. It's hard to fight an enemy that resides in your head, which is true. And this is more about my depression. There are names. Then my little cousin, McKenna. As a Car in My Sunshine, did these 2 pages in here. This is her whole family. This is another drawing by her. And this is some questions I answered about my life in writing and all about my journals tag. And then my favorite, one of my artists, and I'm sorry for the Confederate flag on his neck, but I'm not, because it's him. Ryan Upchurch did a double album release, and this was the day that the pre-orders dropped. So there's all about him. There's him and his beautiful girlfriend Brianna. Oh my god. The albums were called Summer Love. That's the country album, and his country rap album is called Summer in the South. I've listened to both, and they're both, More about him, and then some favorite quotes. But grades wasn't the best. But my heart's nothing but gold. Hospitality's priceless. It ain't bright, but say to trust. So before you judge my cover, why don't you dive in my soul? I love that quote. Then I missed my birth grandfather, who I called Papa. So I did this page, and it says, "This is what an awesome Papa looks like." And it's a bunch of pictures. There's none of us together, unfortunately, but this is a special thing. There's the rest of the entry, and then there's a letter to him. And at the very end, I wrote, I love you forever. I love you for always. As long as I'm living, my Papa you'll be. And I'll be your baby girl and first granddaughter. I'll love you forever and for always, in heaven and on earth. And it says love always, and it just has my signature. I know he can never read it. And then my hometown, in my home state of West Virginia. This. I love this image. This is actually the judge that did my adoption. His name is Jay Hoke, and he's amazing. He truthfully helped save my life, so. That was explaining some of the pictures, and that's a restaurant that's now closed down that used to have a lot of memories. This is a statue of the guy that broke the sound barrier who lived in my town, named Chuck Yeager, and sure, there's more. And then there's journaling prompts. Then I went to see Beauty and the Beast, and that's just the poster I chose. Then I did this. This is actually my ticket. I went to see this on Monday, so it's like yesterday that I went to. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I went to see it on like Saturday. I'm just gonna show you. Trusting you won't take her. I took my little cousin to her first movie, and me and her mommy did, and I was like, oh my god, it was us. Favorite quotes. My favorite one was when Chip said, "Mom told me I'm not supposed to move, that I might scare you." And then one of my favorite YouTubers and girl crushes is Jessie Smiles. She's Cuban, so that's why the Cuban butterfly's there. And so this is her getting married to Nassim. Baby thing, because she's pregnant with a little boy. This wedding band. This is Mr. and Mrs. A YouTube logo. And then this says, this is just a draft, because if you know her, drafts. This, another beautiful picture of Jessie. This says, say what you want to say and let the words fall out. There's a story, and if you follow her, if you don't know her, there's just some, she went through something, and I'm not sure if I want to say, if you want to go check, just check about the sexual assault. That's what she went through. And a lot of people made that for her. And then the city of Miami, Dade County, Florida, and you should never regret anything in life. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's an experience. And this leads to my letter to her, which is just a bunch of pictures of her, which I love her pictures. Another baby giraffe and a mama giraffe, and then This is a page for my little cousin Brooklyn. I'm going to show you this because I can't, there's no way to cover this. But she's so cute. I haven't seen her in like since October and I miss her. I miss her sweet face. These are all pictures that I've gotten off the internet or have been sent to me. So, I mean, I've gotten off the internet. That's actually us. That's her second birthday. This is Brooklyn. And I write about not wanting her to forget who I am. The next one is for my little cousin McKenna, who I actually live with. And there's pictures of us and her whole family. This is my mom and her. That's me and her. That's her dad and her mom and her. Just her, my mom and her, and me and her. And this is always together. And it says hugs. And it says you are my sunshine because I call her my sunshine. And this is the best picture. A bunch of Paw Patrol. And then we say this. She says this a lot. It says, I love you, a big one and a teeny one. And a tiny one, I mean. And it's like, oh. Then my today's pages. Ed Sheeran. My baby. I love him. Sorry this isn't very long. I can go back and talk about more. I love Ed, and he's helped me through a lot in my first depression battle. And I fell in love with him again. I have this song on repeat. Why is this on repeat? I've gotten to half this song, and it won't... But yeah. There's a bunch of cats, because if you know anything about Ed Sheeran, he likes cats. These are all quotes of his I like. I guess I can read some of them off. I don't get waves of missing you anymore. They're more like tsunami tides, and my eyes never dry. Never getting dry. It's alright to cry, even my dad does sometimes, so don't wipe your eyes. Tears remind you you're alive. A line that's always resonated with me, for some reason, is from the A-Team, and it's the first line. It says the worst, well, it's not the first line, it's one of the lines. It says the worst things in life come free to us, and I believe that. And I just heard, I love you, Ed, because I love Ed. And a bunch of kittens and music notes and his face. I find him gorgeous. Then, my little cousin got 4 shots. The same little girl got 4 shots today. 4 on her legs. And she had blood running on her. It was sad. I know that there's a big syringe. And I wasn't there, and I'm kind of glad I wasn't because I would have bawled my eyes out. I don't think there's anything in the... No, there's nothing in the back. Some other quotes. Olivia Benson from Law & Order says, you survive the abuse, so you're going to survive the recovery. Another one is by Rune Lazali, or whatever it is. Not even sure if that's who it's by. It's, I'm blooming for the wound where I once bled. Another quote, I don't know who it's by. It says, death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. And then I have a... Sorry for the phone. I hate this feeling, like I'm here, but I'm not. Like someone cares, but they don't. Like I belong somewhere else, anywhere but here. Another one, because somebody said something to me about me sleeping a lot, which I do, but I have PTSD, and it causes a lot of sleeping problems sometimes. Insomnia, oversleeping. This is sleep isn't just any sleep anymore, it's an escape. And I actually drew this. I think it turned out amazing. I'm halfway through this journal. I got this from Walmart. The only complaint I have is that the paper's great. But you see this, the title came off. The beautiful gold title came off. And then this is coming off. I don't know what to do to make it stay. I might have to just stick her a title and glue it. I hope you like this flip through. I should be back in like a couple weeks, because this took me like a week, like a little over 2 weeks, 3 weeks to do. I should be back in like a week and a half, because I have a lot of things coming up on Mother's Day. I have a cousin's birthday and Mother's Day, and those are both going to take a lot of pages, because I've got a lot of pictures for my cousin's birthday. If you have a favorite page out of the journal, comment below, and I will be back. I think my favorite pages, and my mother's favorite page, is the collage for where I'm from. This is actually a map of like Lincoln County. This is where I'm from. This is like a postcard thing. This just says WV girl. This is like this is all Hamlin. So is this. There's another quote I found is, "Be proud of your hometown. It's a big part of what makes you who you are." And I agree with that. This is actually, these pictures, I should explain these. This is the ball field I used to play 2 majorettes at and play and my friend that passed away used to play football and stuff like that. This is Main Street. This is the school behind this school, is where I used to go to elementary school. This is the courthouse where I got adopted. I should hope. That's my grandmother's house, and then this beautiful picture with my dad's house right here is the holler that I grew up in. So tell me what you think, and I will be back in like a week for a couple weeks for another flip through. There might be another video in between these, because I'm trying to put more content than just flips and haul. I want to do hauls and stuff. Thank you, and bye.